I try and be nice to people like that. You know, that lady or whoever it was a lady actually. She's just doing her job, and so I'm always courteous to people, even if I'm upset. It doesn't get you anywhere to be rude with people. You can be stern without being rude and mean. Some people are just mean-spirited, and there's no call to act like some people act. Just like this cyberbullying crap. You know, I mean, I raised my daughters to have the tools mentally to accept failure and to accept negativity. Doesn't mean that they like it, but it's my responsibility as a father to set them up with the tools to accept and deal with failure. Now that's a little backwards thinking. You know, so many of us as parents, where everything's all about, you know, positive reinforcement. What about negative reinforcement? What about making our kids understand that failure is part of life? There is no winning. You don't win without failing. Now, whether that be you failing, someone else, there's always a failure. There's a loser. Sometimes it's your child. Sometimes it's not. But if that child has known nothing but win and positive reinforcement its entire life, at some point in time, that's all going to come crashing down on them. Now, it may be high school. It may be college. It may be some other time. But they need to have in their toolboxes of, you know, mental capacity, they need to understand failure. They need to understand that some of the greatest inventions and the greatest things that have happened in our world have come out of failures. Failures teach you more than winning. When you fail, if you're smart and you don't let your world come tumbling down, when you fail, you learn. Be aware. You know, that's one of the things that I teach my girls, is that if you know that you're losing, you've lost. Don't give up. Keep running the race, metaphorically speaking, whatever it may be. But the moment that you realize there's absolutely nothing you can do to win, that is when you need to put your learning gear in your learning transmission in overdrive, so to speak. You need to really perk up and pay attention and see what that person, the winner, see what they are doing right, see what's happening, see what you did wrong. And that should all be going on anyways, but I just think that we need to teach our kids to take advantage of losses, take advantage of losing some. Even when they're young. My daughter was the worst. If you beat her in a race when she was, 3 years old, if you got to the door first, she would just absolutely collapse right where she stood and pitch a fit. Well, we took care of that real quick. Point is that now she has a blast whether she wins or loses, and she's okay with losing. And sometimes she'll even say to me, "Daddy, you know what I did wrong?" She thinks about it now. I digress.